Ms. Kirk, good morning.
That's how the most closely watched criminal case in the United States opened this week in Utah. Nearly 10 months after Turning Point USA co-founder Charlie Kirk was shot and while speaking at Utah Valley University, the man accused of pulling the trigger, 23-year-old Tyler James Robinson, appeared for the start of a 5-day preliminary hearing. And even before the first day wrapped up, the internet was filled with a series of new conspiracies, allegations, and everything in between. A post on X claiming to report scenes from the courtroom reached close to 2 million views in under 24 hours. And it gave the internet a lot to talk about. Erika Kirk was crying before the hearing started. Donald Trump Jr. is in the front row with his wife. Tyler Robinson was laughing with his attorney before the hearing started. Erika left during the description of Since when Donald Trump Jr. and Erika Kirk were this close? Why was the son of the President of the United States present in the courtroom? Insinuating something romantic or scandalous between a grieving widow and the son of a sitting president, while the man accused of killing her husband sat in the same courtroom was unhinged. But it was only the beginning. As the first day of the hearings came to a close, more and more allegations and theories started popping up. Erika was laughing in a Zoom call 4 days after Charlie died. Tyler is being framed for a crime he didn't commit. He's allowed to laugh instead of cry. Around the same time, a video claiming to see Erika Kirk leaving the courtroom went viral. And body language experts on X started to weigh in. For some, Erika's insurmountable pain was evident. The weight of unimaginable loss in her eyes. Erika Kirk, widow of Charlie Kirk, leaves the courtroom facing his alleged killer. Strength in the face of tragedy. #Justice for Charlie. Others weren't too convinced about the authenticity of the whole thing. She doesn't even look sad, she looks tormented by guilt. Why does she look like that? Didn't she already forgive him, like 5 minutes after Charlie was murdered? The allegations and unhinged claims weren't limited to Charlie Kirk's family and friends. Another post on X, which quickly gained traction, suggested that Dan Flood, the head of risk strategy and executive protection and cybersecurity at Turning Point USA, could have been in the know about the terrible incident before it occurred. Allegedly, just seconds before he was unalived, Charlie Kirk had wrapped up his event and was getting ready to leave. Only he was stopped by Flood, who told him something which caused Kirk to take one more question from the crowd. Everyone on the internet has already jumped to conclusions already, but it's important to be clear about what this is and what it isn't. This is not the trial. Robinson has not entered a plea, and his attorneys have not commented on his guilt or innocence. What this week will eventually decide is a lot narrower: whether 4th District Judge Tony Graff believes prosecutors have enough evidence for the case to advance to a full trial, and whether the death penalty should be on the table if it does.
And this person that you've identified as Tyler Robinson, that you've been investigating and that you've viewed in the numerous hours of video from UVU, would you recognize that person if he were in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Is he in the courtroom today?
He is, yes.
Robinson is charged with aggravated murder, a first-degree felony in Utah. Prosecutors have said they intend to seek the death penalty if he's convicted, which in Utah can mean either lethal injection or a firing squad. At the center of their case is DNA that authorities say is consistent with Robinson's, recovered from the rifle's trigger, found at a nearby location, spent and unspent cartridges, and a towel. Also, a note prosecutors allege Robinson left for his roommate that read in part that he had the opportunity to take out Kirk and I'm going to take it, and a text message in which prosecutors say he explained he'd had enough Kirk's rhetoric. Once again, it's worth repeating that these are the prosecution's allegations, and so far, Robinson's attorneys have not commented on their client's guilt or innocence. Going forward, the defense will have the chance to cross-examine every witness and challenge every piece of this before Judge Graff decides whether it's enough for trial. If the buzz around the very first day of the hearings tells us anything, chances are we'll be hearing a ton more about Tyler Robinson, Erika Kirk, and everyone around Charlie Kirk and his assassination going forward. And that is true, regardless of the judge's decision.
Did the conservative commentator get to the hospital alive? While some reports suggest that Kirk was wearing a bulletproof vest and that the fatal wound was caused by a ricochet, these claims have not been substantiated by official sources.
Thought it might have hit the rib bone and then just angled up, and then that was the exit wound.
A former sniper has analyzed the video, suggesting that the shooter may not have been as trained as many might think.
If he did get shot in the neck, going with the FBI's report on this, then it is my opinion that the shooter was completely off his target.
Trained snipers would never aim for such a small area, so a direct shot to the neck would indicate a bad shot.
Somebody who's trained is not going to aim for their neck.
Medical professionals have been giving their opinions online, with most suggesting that blood loss was a key factor in his death.
The gushing blood points to a jugular vein injury.
Death from a serious jugular vein injury will cause death by blood loss in as little as 2 to 5 minutes. A professor of medicine at George Washington University described the gunshot wound as not survivable. Others have discussed the possibility of brain or spinal injury.
His arms pulling inward is very typical of decorticate posturing, which occurs usually during catastrophic brain damage.
Due to the distance of the shooter from Kirk, it is likely that the bullet would not have remained intact after impact. Kirk was struck in the neck by a single bullet fired from a rooftop about 200 yards away. The weapon, a Moser Point 30-06 bolt-action rifle, was later recovered in a nearby wooded area, wrapped in a towel.
At 200 yards with a rifle, which is what would probably cause that, bullets don't just pass through the neck, they would fragment and destroy everything in their path.
Critical damage to the brain or spine would have likely caused a very quick and painless death.
With that kind of injury, he would have lost consciousness within seconds and survived for less than a minute and probably felt nothing.
As of now, official autopsy results have not been released, and the exact cause of death remains under investigation. Investigators also found unspent rounds with engravings reportedly promoting transgender and anti-fascist ideologies, though these details have not been officially confirmed by authorities. Thanks for watching. The Charlie Kirk shooter is in custody. But who is he and how was he caught? The suspect has been named as 22-year-old Tyler Robinson from Utah.
With a high degree of certainty, we have him.
According to Trump, the man was apprehended after the suspect's father relayed information through a minister who was involved with law enforcement.
Essentially, somebody that was very close to him turned him in.
His family said that Robinson had become increasingly political and had specifically opposed Kirk's views. A family member of suspect Tyler Robinson contacted a family friend who then informed the Washington County Sheriff's Office that Robinson had either confessed to or implied he committed the killing. Footage and identified Robinson arriving on campus in a Dodge Challenger on the morning of September 10th. Authorities previously released more images of a person of interest in the Charlie Kirk shooting, describing him as a young adult who blended in with students before fleeing the scene. Surveillance footage shows the suspect wearing a dark long-sleeve shirt, cap, and sunglasses jumping off a roof and appearing to hurt his leg. He was then caught on camera limping through a neighborhood. A Utah governor says there was cryptic messages on shell casings that said, "Oh, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, 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 chow. And if you read this, you are gay. LMAO. Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson, who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. When the officers found Robinson, investigators found the suspect wearing similar clothes to those seen on video. The governor said,
"To whoever did this, we will find you."
Right when he asked that, not like 5-10 seconds later, he was shot. And not only that, someone confessed to it who had no weapon, which makes me think that it was clearly a setup and that multiple people were involved.
Robinson's roommate also contacted investigators and showed them messages on Discord where Robinson talked about retrieving a rifle from a bush. Others have discouraged this kind of speculation, warning that it may lead to innocent people being targeted during the investigation.
I just found the fact that he was addressing that question at the exact time that he was shot just to be an amazing coincidence.
While some reports suggest that Kirk was wearing a bulletproof vest and that the fatal wound was caused by a ricochet, these claims have not been substantiated by official sources.
Thought it might have hit the rib bone and then just angled up, and then that was the exit wound.
A former sniper has analyzed the video, suggesting that the shooter may not have been as trained as many might think.
If he did get shot in the neck, going with the FBI's report on this, then it is my opinion that the shooter was completely off his target.
Trained snipers would never aim for such a small area, so a direct shot to the neck would indicate a bad shot. Graphic footage of Kirk's assassination was widely spread across social media immediately after his death, with medical experts agreeing that he likely died instantly.
His arms pulling inward is very typical of decorticate posturing, which occurs usually during catastrophic brain damage.
No official autopsy results have been released. Reports suggest that Kirk's wife and 2 young children were present at the time of his assassination. His family have released a statement praising Kirk's honesty, loyalty, and optimism.
Somebody who's trained is not going to aim for their neck.
Former President Donald Trump quickly reacted to the shooting, calling it a political assassination and directly blaming the radical left for his death.
For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals.
He said Kirk was targeted for his outspoken views and warned that America is entering a dangerous era of political violence. Utah's governor echoed the sentiment, promising the harshest penalties possible once the shooter is caught. Across the political spectrum, leaders have condemned the attack.
Freedom and democracy is not about political violence. It is not about assassinating public officials.
However, sharp partisan divides have emerged over who bears responsibility for the political climate that led to the killing. Thanks for watching.
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Erika Kirk has responded to rumors that she has a new boyfriend months after the passing of her husband, Charlie Kirk. The conservative influencer and CEO of Turning Point USA clapped back to these rumors on X.
That is evil. Evil.
Project Constitution posted a tweet claiming that Erika was spotted with Blake Wynn, nephew of casino mogul Steve Wynn, at the Beverly Hills Hotel. The tweet went on to claim that allegedly they were hugging, kissing, and the witness says he had his hand on her. However, Erika took to X to shut down these rumors. Every single word here is a lie, she wrote. Charlie's love will last me a lifetime. On May 14th, I was home celebrating my son's 2nd birthday. Your deranged obsession with me and disregard for any form of truth is disturbing. Erika's late husband, Charlie Kirk, was fatally at age 31.
My husband did something very simple. He talked to people. You're gonna be or talking to people.
Erika isn't the only conservative influencer to go viral for their dating life recently.
For the first few months, it was tough.
Donald Trump's granddaughter has opened up about what it's like dating as a relative of the president. Appearing on Logan Paul's podcast, Kai revealed she is followed by a group of Secret Service members everywhere she goes. Logan then asked Kai how that impacts her dating life.
To be honest with you, it's really awkward when you're sitting and having going on a date with a guy and they're 2 tables behind you.
But Kai says she has learned to just get used to it.
I've had to learn to yes, they're following me, but also focus and pretend like they're not there.
But what more do we know about Kai Trump?
My name is Kai Madison Trump. I am the granddaughter of Donald Trump.
Kai Trump could be mistaken for any other influencer boasting a following of over 3 million on TikTok, but she's also Donald Trump's eldest granddaughter. Kai, who just turned 18, is the eldest of Donald Trump Jr. and ex-wife Vanessa Hayden's children, and stepped into the spotlight in a big way.
Getting makeup, make me look sexy like you.
Kai was born in New York City and lives in Jupiter, Florida. She attends school in nearby Palm Beach Gardens. Kai made her first public appearance at the Republican National Convention in July 2024 in support of her grandfather's presidential campaign.
To me, he's just a normal grandpa. He gives us candy and soda when our parents aren't looking. He calls me during the middle of the school day to ask how my golf game is going and tells me all about his.
Her youthful presence captured public attention at a pivotal political moment as the Republican Party vied with the Democrats to win over younger voters. Following her viral debut, Kai capitalized on the momentum by launching a YouTube channel, posting her first video titled A Regular Day in the Life of Kai Trump.
So now we're at the course. We just got here. We're gonna do some chipping and just some iron.
She quickly amassed over 1 million subscribers, and since then has also offered behind-the-scenes glimpses of her grandfather's political life, such as election night and the presidential inauguration.
This is Sherry Hill. She sent me some dresses and they're amazing, but I think all these my ball gowns are Sherry Hill.
Kai is also active on TikTok. Her content ranges from lifestyle vlogs and get ready with me videos to clips of her playing golf. She also shares her grandfather's love of golf. With over 13 years of experience, she announced in an Instagram post last year that she has verbally committed to play collegiate golf at the University of Miami, where she plans to enroll in 2026.
I will major in business. I think that's perfect for me.
Kai Trump is emerging as more than just Donald Trump's granddaughter, carving out her own identity as a content creator, athlete, and youth figure in conservative circles.
This internet sketch has been making its viral rounds, and it has one person in particular in absolute shambles.
I serve a righteous God, and that is why we say our prayers.
especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you.
Erika Kirk versus Drewski. This is the beef we didn't know we needed, but here it is, and we just can't get enough. Drewski's been quietly making his case for being one of the funniest creators on the internet recently. From his sketches to his dating show, Could Have Been Love, which was hosted by Barstool Sports' Caleb Presley, he's constantly putting out content that not only keeps us entertained, but also seems to be a commentary on our current society. Like that dating show, for example, took many of the tropes of reality TV and flipped them hilariously on their head.
We have booked a luxurious beach club for you all to attend. What I need you ladies to do now is put on your best swimwear, meet me outside in 5 minutes to head to the beach club.
I'm sorry, guys. This is the elimination bus.
Wait, really?
We wasn't never going to no luxurious beach club. Who the f told y'all that?
They're going to the airport. Get the f out.
He also recently went viral for attending a NASCAR race, let's say in disguise.
Hey, you lost, Bo? No, I'm going to the race. What race? NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? Yes, sir. You ain't lost, is you? No, I'm going to go for the race. Sure about that? A little bit.
Just hilarious. Building on those, a few weeks ago, Drewski put out a few videos on social media taking shots at, quote, conservative women in America, and they immediately went viral.
Get on your feet, boy!
Now, he didn't mention anyone by name with this character that he was playing, but people on the internet did some investigation and noticed a few similarities to someone who has also been in the media spotlight this past year. But the similarities did not stop there.
I serve a righteous God, and that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children.
But we serve a just God, and I rest easy in knowing that. He's sovereign, but he's just. And so let the Lord handle that.
Now, a large part of the internet has reacted in similar fashion, and while Drewski has received some criticism for these videos, most of the response has been positive. Candace Owens is one person in particular who's been very outspoken regarding outstanding questions around Charlie Kirk. She reacted to Drewski's videos on her own show.
This is how everybody's feeling. Everybody, for the first time, it's not left or right. It's like everyone's united in feeling this. It feels fake. It feels wrong. They are trying to use this idea of Christianity as a shield. And I was hinting on that again, removing Erika Kirk from the scenario. I was noticing all of these women that make videos. They're just catty. They're just influencers, but they try to find a Bible verse. It's like, I'm not actually catty. This is a Bible verse. Stop doing that. Just stop doing that.
I mean, she's right. Drewski's pointing out what most of us are feeling. The strange behavior also reached the level of JRE, with Rogan and Mark Norman discussing Erika Kirk during a recent podcast.
I've heard Erika Kirk's got a dick. I've heard that one.
Whoa, well, she seems thrilled right now.
She's an odd duck.
She's a kook for sure.
You ever seen the compilation of her making crazy eyes?
No.
There's a video of her making demon eyes, and every time she makes the eyes, the music... It's so ridiculous.
She's possessed.
Well, she just gets intense.
But yeah, she seems she's having a good time. Well, she was on a reality show, you know.
Yes.
So she's a star fucker.
A little bit.
And in classic Joe Rogan fashion, the two go even deeper, bringing up allegations regarding prior work that Kirk had also appeared in.
She was also in some weird CIA documents or CIA films.
Is that right?
Like, yeah. You ever seen those films?
No.
She's doing a CIA informational video.
Weird.
Like an acting gig, or is this something else?
Perhaps. Or,
I know,
but even so, you're doing an acting gig for the CIA. Who calls you for that?
Yeah.
You ever get one of those calls?
No.
No, I never got one of those calls.
And my agent never hit me with that one.
Yeah. It's odd. Well, there's a lot of people that think that she was his handler. She was Charlie Kirk's handler. But of course, there's a lot of people that think I have handlers.
Very interesting. Now, not everyone was on board with these sketches, and in fact, Trump even addressed the video during Easter brunch at the White House, telling Erika Kirk to sue.
You're doing well, right? Okay. I think you should sue him, but, I told her, you ought to sue some of these. They're so jealous of Erika. I said, you know, sue their I can say it, you're not allowed to say this, you have to be nicer. Sue their ass off.
I mean, you can't make this up. What is even happening?
This was her life goal, and this was the plan, and the only reason in 2021 she married Charlie Kirk. She did not marry Charlie, she married the trajectory of the presidency and proximity to power, which is what she always wanted.
That's one of the most explosive claims about Erika Kirk, and it's the reason why this video is currently blowing up across the internet. The viral theory alleges that Erika Kirk isn't who she appears to be. That's right, not a grieving widow, not a political spouse, but a project that's much more calculated. A behind-the-scenes political power figure that always acted in cold blood. The clip you just saw is part of a much longer breakdown that's been spreading rapidly online. A breakdown that attempts to piece together Erika Kirk's meteoric rise, her marriage to Charlie Kirk, and the events surrounding Kirk's assassination into a single unsettling narrative.
Everybody knew that Charlie Kirk one day would run to be president, and it was a running comment, a running joke, that Erika Kirk would one day be the first lady.
All was going according to plan, devised by the billionaires that run the show behind the scenes. However, according to the online theory, a major problem popped up in 2024. That's when Charlie Kirk allegedly began pushing back on key issues, including foreign policy related to Israel, effectively bringing Turning Point USA at a crossroads, breaking away from the very donors who helped build the platform or come up with a course correction plan. Allegedly, Erika Kirk pushed Charlie Kirk to stop and not ruin everything by pushing back. But it didn't work. Just days before his assassination, Charlie reportedly sent a message to a friend saying, "It feels like it's over." At the time, many believed he was talking about his life. But, according to this theory, he was talking about his marriage. Because around that same time, Erika allegedly sent a message of her own, not to friends, but to the powerful figures backing them. A message that, according to the theory, signaled the same thing. It's over.
And we all know what happened next. Conveniently, a 22-year-old from 142 yards away with the best shot in the entire world got rid of Charlie just in time to save Turning Point USA and anoint the new CEO, which is, of course, Erika Kirk.
Allegedly, this was the reason why Erika Kirk immediately accepted the lone gunman narrative and went on to accept her new role in a heartbeat. According to the same creator, Ms. Kirk was so disinterested that she even went on a shopping spree the day her husband was unalived.
Erika Francevey, her maiden name, purchased $1,043.30 worth of clothing on September 11th, 2025 at 11:10 a.m. Guys, put this into perspective. I'm looking it up here. Charlie Kirk was announced to be at 4 p.m. on September 10th. Not even 24 hours later, Erika went home, woke up in the morning, and bought an aloe tracksuit.
If you think this was all too much to take in, buckle up. Because that wasn't the only theory surrounding the CEO of Turning Point USA. Did Erika Kirk send inappropriate messages to a teen? Rumors have surfaced online suggesting that Turning Point USA boss Erika Kirk may have sent questionable messages to a 15-year-old back in 2014. An X account at Hemjill, which was active at the time, shared references to exchanges with Erika Kirk, then Francevey. The user claims Erika sent gifts and shared screenshots of text exchanges that allegedly included flirtatious comments and jokes. These unverified claims, which also mention compliments on the teen's looks and personal jokes, have sparked debate online over whether it's just another internet rumor, or if Erika Kirk's public image could take a hit. While the screenshots are circulating widely, she has not publicly responded to the chatter. Erika Kirk has previously been at the center of unusual conspiracy theories and speculative claims, especially following the global attention around the death of her husband, Charlie Kirk. Last year, some social media posts suggested her involvement in questionable international initiatives in Romania, involving faith-based programs that allegedly promised transformation. Leaked files shared online mentioned participant rankings, private communications, and other mysterious details, but nothing has been independently verified. Another ex-user at _Linsmack shared speculation linking Kirk to various high-profile networks and individuals, from alleged elite connections to grooming rumors. Again, these claims remain unverified and should be treated with caution. At the end of the day, all of this is circulating in online conspiracy circles, and none of these allegations have been confirmed.